Eye color in humans is controlled by at least two pairs of genes. Both pairs influence the production of the pigment melanin, but act independently. One pair of genes is capital B for brown, it's dominant, and the other allele is lowercase b for blue, it is recessive. The other pair of genes is capital A for pigment production, it's dominant, to lowercase a, which codes for no pigment, or in other words, albino. It's useful to rewrite these in genotypes to understand how the one gene affects the other gene. So in order to inherit brown eye color, it's required to have both a capital B and a capital A. For blue eye color, that's represented by the recessive blue genotype, along with a capital A, which allows color to show up. For albino, it's the two lowercase a's, which means no pigment production. It doesn't matter the allele for B in that case. Because A masks the effect of the B allele, this is a case of epistasis, where one gene masks the other gene. I'm going to rewrite the genotypes for the parents to make it easier to find the gametes. So our next step is the FOIL method. We take the first allele of each gene and put them in a gamete, then the outer two, the inner two, and the last. And then we're going to delete or cross out any repeats because you don't need to write a gamete twice in your Punnett square. The other parent, we have a capital BA, another one, and then the inner two, little b, little a, and the last two, another little b, little a. So again, we can cross out two of the gametes. Our Punnett square now is a 2x2 Punnett square. We'll put the gametes from one parent along one side of the Punnett square, and the gametes from the other parent along the other side. And then we're going to fertilize them to show what the F1 offspring will look like. We always write the dominant allele before the recessive allele, keeping the B's before the A's. Next, we can determine the phenotypes by looking at our legend. The first one here has a capital B and a capital A. So that phenotype would be brown. So there is one brown. Next, the individual that has two little b's and a capital A will have the phenotype of blue eyes. And then the other two have both recessive alleles for A, so they are albino. The genotypes, as we can see in the Punnett square, are all different, so the ratio is 1 to 1 to 1 to 1. And we're done.